This is Talk is Cheap, Episode 2, Part 1. You find out my WrestleMania opponent revealed.
Let's be real.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Yeah, let's just be honest.
Let's just be real.
Well, hello everybody, guys. Wasn't that intro priceless, guys? I am back here with episode number 2, part 1 of Talk is Cheap. Talk is cheap, guys. So I've got 4 topics to cover with you all today, and then we'll be back tomorrow and Sunday, guys. So do not worry about it, guys. I'm gonna try and make this a bit shorter for you. Tomorrow I will go in depth, guys. So we've got some WWE rumors on a Sasha Banks and Stephanie McMahon feud coming soon. Oh my goodness me. And this is guys, a article on Inquisitor News, in case you're wondering, oh Cairo, where did you get this from? Inquisitor News. So let's talk about it. During this week's edition of Monday Night Raw, WWE may have revealed their plans for Sasha Banks at WrestleMania a little early, since the boss came up short in her feud with Charlotte over the Raw Women's Championship. She's accepted her role in the women's division. For a while, she will need to take a backseat as Bayley challenges Charlotte for the championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view last month, guys. Yeah, that was announced 2 weeks ago on Raw when Bayley defeated Nia Jax, guys, that Bayley would be facing Charlotte for the Raw Women's title. I guess everyone already predicted that, since Sasha Banks lost the championship at Roadblock End of the Line and she didn't get a rematch, because, guys, that was the last match in the feud. Sasha Banks is still nursing a knee injury from her Iron Man. What is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with the WWE supporters? Is it a knee injury? Come on, be real. It is not a knee injury. Sorry, it is a knee injury, sorry. It's not an Iron Man match. It is an Iron Woman match, not an Iron Man match. Because I don't see any men competing in that match. It was women, so therefore it is an Iron Woman match. Common sense. With Charlotte at Roadblock and her new rivalry with Nia Jax should keep her busy into the Royal Rumble. However, WWE is already moving towards WrestleMania fast. It seems wrong for her to be one of the most featured women on WWE programming in 2016 to being stuck in the mid-card once the grandest stage of them all is around. WWE officials may be trying to elevate Bayley into WWE's top female babyface after WrestleMania 33. But they already turned Sasha Banks into the boss of the WWE's women division on Raw, of course, guys. I've stated so many times how I think SmackDown Live's women's division is better. Sasha Banks is not the boss of the entire women's division. She may be the boss on Raw, even though she's not, because Charlotte Flair looks like she's just rampaging through the whole division. She'll be a 16-time Raw Women's Champion in no time. However, this week's edition of Raw showed that even Sasha Banks shouldn't cross the boss of WWE. Is Stephanie the boss of WWE? Come on, let's be real here. The two women had a confrontation during a backstage segment, but has the WWE Universe speculating for WrestleMania. Recently, it was reported that WWE officials had a huge match planned for Sasha Banks in Orlando for the grandest stage of them all. Banks has only begun her feud with Nia Jax, but the WWE Universe is curious about who her opponent could be. WWE could bring in someone like a Mickie James, or someone from NXT could debut to challenge Sasha Banks, but the segment from Raw may have revealed WWE's creative plans. Just imagine a woman, a superstar of the caliber like Mickie James going in facing off against the boss, Sasha Banks. Turn Sasha Banks heel. Imagine what that could be, because it looks like for now Asuka will be staying in NXT. Just imagine, guys, you have a woman like Mickie James, guys, against a heel Sasha Banks. That's instant money, Raw. Instant money. Have a think. Even though, guys, I know WWE are not going to watch this. Who am I? I am nobody on YouTube. I am absolutely nobody. On Raw, the boss crossed paths with Stephanie McMahon during a backstage segment. The confrontation between them was tense, and they sparred over who really is the boss in WWE. McMahon got the better of the exchange because Banks had other concerns on her mind. But that doesn't mean their conflict is over. In fact, it's being speculated that WWE is planning a rivalry between Sasha Banks and Stephanie McMahon for WrestleMania. After all, Sasha took to Twitter to comment on the exchange, and she said, Stephanie may write the checks, but she makes the money. That's a subtle dig to point out that Banks sells the most merchandise in the women's division, which is true, guys. All the little girls love Sasha Banks. As of this writing, Stephanie McMahon hasn't responded to the tweet. But Stephanie McMahon too busy to respond to Sasha Banks' tweet? There have been reports about WWE making some major character changes over the next few months. For example, a heel turn has been rumored for Sasha Banks. What did I just say? What did I just say, ladies and gents? In a feud with Stephanie McMahon, Sasha Banks would be the face to give the WWE Universe a natural foil against McMahon. It's also been discussed that Banks could move to SmackDown Live in 2017, which could come as a result of the rivalry with Stephanie. My goodness me. Oh, that would be great. Sasha should be praying that she goes to SmackDown Live. Sasha Banks versus Stephanie McMahon could be sold as a boss, versus boss, which would be a good selling point for the match on the WrestleMania card. The latter hasn't wrestled a match since SummerSlam back in 2014 against Brie Bella. A feud with Sasha Banks would be much different for Stephanie, but her heel work has always been a strength, and Banks could carry the majority of the in-ring work that needs to be done. Regardless of who is making the money and who is writing the checks, a WrestleMania feud between Sasha Banks and Stephanie McMahon would be a big money match for the WWE. The WWE Universe would be fully behind Sasha, especially in Orlando. Nothing has been confirmed, but if the tension continues between the two women on WWE television, that will be a clear indication of what WWE has planned for WrestleMania, guys. All the news on the rumors on Stephanie McMahon versus Sasha Banks taking place at WrestleMania 33, guys. I think that could be really interesting if that happens. Let's move on to the next topic. Wow. Talking about Stephanie McMahon, we've got some more WWE rumors. Will Triple H return to the WWE Royal Rumble 2017 as a match surprise entrant in San Antonio, guys? Again, this article is on Inquisitor News. Ongoing WWE rumors are focusing on which entrants may show up at the Royal Rumble 2017 match. With recent news of one participant entering the field, speculation has been raised as to another potential competitor. While Triple H has been laying low for some time, he's still a potential competitor to show up as part of the 30-man Rumble match. We've already seen the likes of Taker, Strowman, Ziggler, Ambrose, Miz, Rollins, Big E, Xavier Woods, Jericho, Kofi Kingston, already a part of the Royal Rumble. Just recently, Triple H has been working press conference. What? Oh my God! Oh, that hurt. That's what I get for messing up on you guys. Working press conferences, appearing at the announcement of the UK Championship Tournament that takes place this weekend, and more recently in New Orleans. Will he be in the big Rumble match though? According to a report via WWE Leaks on Monday, Skybet recently put their odds for most eliminations at the Royal Rumble. While Braun Strowman leads all superstars listed with odds of 10 to 11, Triple H is also listed. The game is more of a long shot though, as he has 33 to 1 odds to have the most eliminations. It's unlikely he's going to get the most eliminations just based on the recent runs by other stars like Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, and Braun Strowman. He has been an incredible force on Raw. I've said that numerous amount of times on my Raw reviews. You can check that out if you want to, if you missed it, blah blah blah, whatever you. It's up to you guys. Also, Triple H will have to actually appear in the match if he's going to accomplish that feat. Looking at the Paddy Power Online Sportsbook, Triple H was recently added to their odds just to make an in-ring appearance in the match. As of this report, Hunter has odds of 4 to 6, which ranks him within the top 10 favourites to appear in the match. I think it's going to happen again, just like how he was a surprise entrant, even though we all knew he was going to return, guys. Last year's Rumble, I think he's going to return at this year's Rumble as well. It'll be a shock if he doesn't. Currently leading all contenders is Big Show. He was sighted at the parking lot ahead of Raw in New Orleans, Louisiana on Monday. Show currently has 1 to 14 odds to appear in the match with James Ellsworth second at 1 to 12 odds. Adding to the rumors that Triple H is set to return at the Royal Rumble is the fact that Seth Rollins was the latest superstar to enter the field. Guys, that was because this was at 10th of January, so Seth Rollins was the latest. At that time, this was made. Rollins made it known Monday on Twitter and then again during Monday Night Raw's opening segment. This is what he tweeted. At WWE Rollins, last year I missed at WrestleMania. This year I'll be the main event. Officially announcing my entry into the hashtag Royal Rumble. Hashtag tear it down. Rollins made another tweet of note on Tuesday, just moments after a big press conference took place in New Orleans to announce that WrestleMania is returning to Louisiana in 2018. One of the major speakers at the announcement was Triple H, with his wife Stephanie McMahon there too. This is what Rollins tweeted. No wonder I wasn't invited to the at WrestleMania presser. The rumors going on for some time now are that some sort of feud will materialize between Seth Rollins and Triple H, leading to a big match at WrestleMania 33, but I already discussed that this may not happen, guys. This may not happen and it's cancelled. Make sure to check out the top right of the video. I think it's there. I don't know my right and left if you're watching me. Top right of the video. I'm just going to go over there. Top right of the video, guys. You'll see it. Click the exclamation mark. You'll see my recent 5 videos. The Rollins vs Triple H match being cancelled will definitely be there. So do not worry about that, everyone. Guys, however, one has to wonder if the WrestleMania card is becoming a bit too stacked. There's already a match set up involving Big Show and Shaquille O'Neal, as well as the potential big matches involving John Cena, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, and Goldberg vs Brock Lesnar. Triple H is surely capable of being part of the lineup and has been in the past several editions of the biggest pay-per-view of the year. That included being in the championship picture of the past 2 WrestleMania pay-per-views. Just last year, Triple H not only entered the Royal Rumble, but he won the match. The addition of the 30-man Royal Rumble match had the stipulation that champion Roman Reigns would have to win the Rumble to remain champion, guys. Reigns had the unfortunate draw of being the first overall entrant in the match and survived for most of it. Triple H entered at number 30 and ended up eliminating Reigns, followed by Dean Ambrose to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That led to a Reigns vs Triple H match for the title at WrestleMania 32. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not feeling well so far. My nose is itching. Got a little headache and sore throat, guys. Sorry for that. I hope I still sound entertaining and as enthusiastic, guys. A similar scenario is possible in this year's edition, although it would be Triple H just showing up to make sure Rollins isn't awarded a Rumble to win, to main up. Oh my gosh, I don't want to slap myself because it really hurts. It stings me. I don't want to do that, guys. I don't want to do that. Come on. What is wrong with my brain? Come on. It's like I can't read. I cannot read, guys. I really cannot read. What is wrong with Cairo today? What is wrong with your boy Cairo today, guys? Please make sure if I'm alright. Follow me on Twitter at Cairo's News to see if I'm alright. It is below, guys. Let me go. carried on. Actually, let me just start it over again. A similar scenario is possible in this year's edition, although it would be Triple H just showing up to make sure Rollins isn't awarded a Rumble win to main event WrestleMania. Oh my gosh, what a sigh of relief. I read the sentence, bro. Based on Rollins' tweet about missing Mania last year and wanting to main event this year, along with Triple H being added to the odds to appear, it seems an attractive bet that the game will be in San Antonio at some point for the big pay-per-view. WWE fans, WWE fans and Team Cairo, do you expect to see Triple H in the Royal Rumble match? Will he cost Rollins the chance at winning the Rumble in some capacity? Well, we'll have to watch Monday Night Raw, even though it's dreadful to find out. That is the end about that, guys. We've got 2 more topics left. Remember, I told you I want this one, part 1, to be a bit short as I have other commitments, guys. And I think I'm doing well with the 1 video every day. I think I'm doing very well. Make sure to check out my Talk is Cheap bonus video I uploaded yesterday, guys, about Kenny Omega possibly coming to the WWE because John Cena's been teasing it on his Twitter, and about Baron Corbin getting a push on SmackDown Live, and a huge update on Page. That will also be at the exclamation mark, guys. Make sure to click that video. So now we are moving on to the next topic. Wow. This is about the former 15-time world champion. WWE news. New John Cena movie means another absence from the WWE. Oh my gosh. It looks as if John Cena is taking time away from the WWE again. May I remind you, this is Talk is Cheap. Now my eyebrow, guys, you like my eyebrow? I think my eyebrows looking good. Let me see. My face looking good. My hair looking good. My hair's a bit fuzzy because of the rain today. Got soaking wet after school, guys. Right here, it's snowing in the UK. I think it's stopped now. I was soaking wet. I had to blow dry my hair. Very wet, guys. But let's just get back to topic, guys. I'm getting a bit carried away. Having a lot of fun in front of this camera for all of you guys. All of the 629 subscribers that are subscribed to me, all of you are special. But WWE was without their biggest star in John Cena for quite a few months in 2016. That was mostly because of outside commitments. There was a John Cena movie shot called The Wall that he starred in with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Kick-ass. That is in post-production right now. An appearance in a big budget comedy movie called Sisters, starring Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, and he filmed his reality series American Grit, which is why he was away from the WWE for a very long time, guys, for the past few months. The WWE will now be without him for a part of 2017 as well. A new John Cena movie called The Pact, co-starring Leslie Mann, will be filmed in 2017. This John Cena movie has been on his IMDb page for a while now, but Deadline just reported that Universal has finally greenlit the movie to start filming for an April 20th, 2018 release. The Pact is a movie about 3 sets of parents who learn that their daughters have made a pact to lose their virginity at their prom. My goodness me. I guess this is going to be 15 or 16 and over. The 3 parents, John Cena, Leslie Mann, and Baronotus. I'm very sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I apologize. Then set out to launch a cover operation to stop their kids from completing their pact. The movie is clearly a comedy and pitch perfect. Writer Kay Cannon will make it her directorial movie debut. The article does not say when filming for this John Cena movie will begin, but this movie will probably influence many of the plans that WWE has for their superstar. There's been a lot of rumors that WWE wants to give Cena his 16th world title reign to tie the record currently held by the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. John Cena is currently involved in the main event storyline from SmackDown Live. He returned from filming American Grit and immediately issued a challenge to AJ Styles for a WWE title match. He then asked why he thought he could return to the WWE from television and movie work and immediately demanded a world title match and explained he could because he is just simply John Cena. It is an interesting time for Cena. He has been the face of the WWE for 15 years now. That is an incredibly long time, nearly 2 decades. Longer than Stone Cold Steve Austin was and for longer than Hulk Hogan was. Now that he's about to turn 40 and is appearing in yet another movie, it is time for the company to find his replacement. Wow. However, it seems like his current angle is a confident veteran who wants to prove his time is not over, while showing some slight heel tendencies along the way. Yeah, I would just like to stop right there. I'm loving John Cena bringing in some heel phrases, guys, some heel tendencies in his promos. I absolutely love it, guys. I think it's amazing. Most experts expect John Cena to win the world title from AJ Styles at the WWE Royal Rumble at the end of the month, and if not, to win it before WrestleMania. Most people also expect him to fight the Dead Man, the Undertaker, at WrestleMania. But remember, the title of this video is Undertaker WrestleMania 33 opponent reveal, and I'm gonna tell you, it's not John Cena. It wasn't that long ago that John Cena fought The Rock and accused him of turning his back on the WWE for Hollywood and his movie career. Cena called The Rock a part-timer who didn't deserve to come back from making a movie and find himself treated royally. Same can be said for Cena right now. Recently, Cena went back on those claims and said he was stupid for saying those things. He did say that on Talking Smack and apologized to The Rock because he is basically in the same position as The Rock is in right now, guys. I hope you're enjoying this episode of Talk is Cheap, episode 2, part 1, guys, for your Friday, 13th of January, 2017. Guys, I cannot believe it. Can you guys believe it? It is the 13th of January already. Guys, the time has absolutely flew. The time has flew, guys. At the blink of an eye, the year is going to move on. I'm still hoping I can hit that 700 subscriber mark, guys. Hopefully we can do it. Because right now, I'm a long way about for it, guys. I'm growing, and I'm growing very slowly. So, guys, we are moving on to the final topic of this video. Possibly why you're even here. Most of you probably will even skip to listen to this news, guys. But Undertaker WrestleMania 33 opponent revealed. Let's get started. Again, this is from Inquisitor News. When The Undertaker made his return to WWE Raw this past Monday, we weirdly saw Braun Strowman backstage watching his promo, and that look at the two seemed to indicate something quite horrible. A rumor came out last year around this time stating that WWE had plans to put Strowman against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32, which was last year. Fans went crazy at the idea when considering all the people that would be better for him to face. On top of this, Undertaker himself apparently turned the idea down. There was apparently an issue with not only the star power of Strowman, but also how green he was. That led to WWE putting The Undertaker against the returning Shane McMahon, which was the safer option. This match was great to see take place, especially with what was on the line in the match. Obviously, things went completely away from the original match material after things were over, but who wants to spend time worrying about the past, right? Now this year, it seems WWE may yet again want to push for the big man versus the big man match. According to Cage Side Seats, it is said that WWE is starting to lean the direction of Strowman versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 33. Now, of course, this differs from previous ideas that both were part of. WWE did have plans to put Braun Strowman in a big match, either for the WWE United States or Universal Championship. The idea would be that he would face Roman Reigns at the event. That was the past plans, according to this article. Obviously, we know Reigns lost his, but oh my goodness me. I'm acting like SmackDown Live interviewer Dasha Fuentes, where she interviewed when she interviewed Dean Ambrose about the Intercontinental Championship match. What the hell is wrong with me, guys? She was like, the Intercontinental Championship. And I was like, the WWE United. What is wrong with me, guys? This past week on WWE Raw, to Chris Jericho, I was absolutely relieved. You can check out the Raw review, as I said earlier, guys, to see my opinions and my reaction of that. Or was it Kevin Owens? The rules of the handicap match were not clear. Regardless, the major area of things that are leaning is for Owens to drop the Universal title to Reigns at Royal Rumble. I think while WWE did this, it's possibly a clear indication he dropped the United States title, but guess what? He's going to win the Universal title anyway at Royal Rumble. They're not going to have their big man Roman Reigns walk into WrestleMania without a championship. No way. We could still always see Strowman versus Reigns, but I don't think we should see that yet. But if Braun is not the guy they have in place for Reigns, then that opens up a lot of possibilities. The original direction for The Undertaker, dating back to recently as last week and months before that, was that WWE was leaning toward him finally taking on John Cena at WrestleMania, but it looks as if those plans are still postponed. The two have crossed paths off and on for years, but often they were on opposite brands and only came together every so often for a match. Usually it was nothing significant because they were doing very different things, obviously had other major storylines to get back to. John Cena versus The Undertaker is a match people really want to see. Obviously, WWE could have made Cena face off with someone else at WrestleMania, but it would not make a lot of sense for him to work with anyone else. Let's say, for example, that he loses to AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. From there, he would have to win the Rumble match to even come close to deserving another opportunity at the WWE World Championship. This is unlikely as Cena is not needed with the already major star power attached to the match. Plus, there have been plans for either Strowman or Undertaker to win prior to this, but if they do not, then things could get interesting for sure. It would be incredibly odd to have John Cena lose his title match just to enter the Rumble match later on to win it. Of course, this is the WWE. After all, anything can happen, but I don't think John Cena will win. If WWE is planning to crown John Cena the World Champion for the 16th time at WrestleMania, then they must place him with AJ Styles, of course. That will leave out The Undertaker. Of course, WWE could make the smart play out of all this and have The Undertaker win the Royal Rumble and have Cena take the title at the WWE Royal Rumble, which could cross into a triple threat match for the title at WrestleMania instead. What a match that would be, Taker versus Styles versus Cena. It does make sense going off of recent events that WWE would lean towards Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. That would be an absolute tragedy. I don't think anyone wants to see that. WWE was so desperate for WWE Raw ratings to improve that they basically hurt the integrity of the brand split to have Undertaker come to Raw. Previously, he was a member of WWE SmackDown Live roster before the Survivor Series. What is wrong with me? Where he was big on Team Blue beating Team Red. And then all of a sudden he went to Raw just to improve their ratings. They tried to cover this over by having Undertaker say that no one controls him and he can do what he wants. So apparently he can just go to any brand because he's the Undertaker, guys. So they're just trying to cover it up. Undertaker wasn't supposed to be on Raw, guys. That was only because the ratings is low. This is a fair trade-off, especially for a legend. However, it also shows great desperation, and if plans are to now shift from John Cena versus The Undertaker to Braun Strowman versus The Undertaker, then he had to be smartly placed on Raw, so it would make sense due to Strowman being a member of the Raw roster. As you can imagine, the internet has not been happy about this, and it has drawn a lot of ire from people all over the world who feel WWE is screwing things up with The Undertaker when the match with John Cena is what the fans want to see. Fans cheered heavy for it when Cena made his return to SmackDown Live at the end of 2016. The fans want it, both casual and hardcore. That said, why is there even a discussion in WWE about Strowman versus Undertaker right now, guys? I can't answer that question. That is a very, very good question, guys. What I would like to find out, what I would love to find out for myself, guys. Why is Strowman vs Undertaker being planned for right now? So that is all your news on Undertaker's WrestleMania 33 opponents possibly being revealed, guys. This has been a great episode. I had a lot of fun, guys. Talk is Cheap, episode 2, part 1, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And I will see you tomorrow for part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all. Peace.
That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time, but I go. Higher powers taking over.